Hello everybody, this is Sean, and today we're going to be looking at a compilation of some videos that I got on the ferry ride from Horseshoe Bay in Vancouver over to Langdale on the Sunshine Coast, as well as a quick drive that I did around Gibsons, and just a little bit of view that we got, as well as some footage from the way back. We traveled on the deck of the ferry a little bit to give you a small view of it.
This board will keep me from climbing.
The board did keep me from climbing.
So will this chain.
The chain also kept me from climbing. The other thing that kept me from exploring the Queen of Surrey as much as I wanted to was the current events that are happening in the world here in 2020. Social distancing measures were in effect. A lot of seats were closed off. Masking was mandatory, and of course we were encouraged to stay inside of our cars, but I had to get some footage of the ferry, and I really like ferries. I wanted to explore a little bit. I'm going to take the opportunity to do this again another time when everything is better with the world. We don't have to worry as much about staying away from everybody else. Before we knew it, it was time for us to depart. We slowly pulled out of Horseshoe Bay.
This was my favorite part of the other ferry rides too. This is weird. Arriving's too bumpy, leaving's great. Sleep. And arriving's too bumpy, but when you're leaving on a ferry, it's like, woo, bye everybody, see you later. People who didn't make it on this ferry. Which is nobody.
That we know of, yeah.
Oh, that guy walking up there is all like, oh no, why did I go get a coffee?
Missing a ferry
I'm sure that's happened to a lot of people.
is a fear of mine. I don't want to miss the ferry.
It's a pretty little town.
I would actually live there. You would need a car.
Yeah.
Her current vehicle is a scooter. Wouldn't be so good with the highway.
Oh, it is a little horseshoe. Yeah.
I'd never been there before. It should be obvious that Horseshoe Bay is horseshoe shaped, but, you know, it's life. Then it's on to take a look at a little bit more of the deck. Just a bit of a walk from the back to the front.
Yeah, we went right through the smokestack. This wind could steal my camera.
The wind did not steal my camera.
Yeah, he doesn't believe in it. I don't know, he just said social distancing during classes. It's all politics.
Yeah, of course we pass an anti-masker. This wind was starting to get to me. I decided that maybe it was best if we went inside. There we go. It's a lot calmer on the inside. Just need seeing all the islands. Never been to any of those little ones. This is my actual first trip to the Sunshine Coast as well. After seeing that, I kind of want to explore this area more. It's beautiful. I think a lot of these places you can only reach by boat or some very small ferries. And then it was time for us to explore the Sunshine Coast. This is the drive-in to Gibson. As you can see, it's mostly rainforest around here. Reminded me a lot of the Inner Kootenays as well. Places like Nelson or Creston. Very hilly. Our car.
Children, slow down.
Yes.
They go too fast. Slow down, children.
Don't dead open inside moment.
30-kilometer turn, as if we could go faster.
Our car does not like these hills. I've since done a little bit more work on it with the transmission and the power steering, radiator, and all that. There's still hills in this town that we wouldn't be able to get
I
up.
wouldn't actually be able to get there.
There was a moment when we thought that we might actually be stuck in town.
It looks like the entrance to where we're staying is relatively flat, thank God.
Yeah, I had to research where we were staying to make sure that...
I'm not saying I went up and down the road using Google Street View, but I did.
I did. I researched everywhere. This is the harbor in Gibsons, just giving you a quick view of this area. Before we knew it, it was time for our vacation to be over, and I was sitting on the ferry on the way back home to Vancouver. Sat on a different side this time so that I could get a bit of a different view. I think that's like Keith Island or something like that out there. Or it might honestly be part of the Sunshine Coast. Could be looking at Gibsons there. The seats were blocked off. Just kind of waited here while Alexis used the washroom, and then we went back to the car. Tried to keep our exposure to other people very minimal on this trip. But I'm still wistful for the views. Really wish I could have explored more of the ferry for you guys, but scary times. I'll go back. Beautiful calm water on the way back. Way less windy than when we came to the Sunshine Coast. Didn't really go up onto the deck though, so perhaps that was as windy as it was before, but who knows? And now our trip is done. It was time to exit the ferry. Our car hates idling, so we had to keep putting into park, revving the engine a bit. Revin Coast. One final.
Forrest McDonald.
it's Forest McDonald's. All they sell is Frosties.
It'll be okay. It's gradual enough.
That's an inside joke.
Get that part, but yeah, we're still okay.
Makes me nervous getting on and off the ferry because our car's got, it's very low. Speed bumps are hell for us. I was worried that we'd get stuck kind of trying to get in or get out, but we were fine. Just to drive through the ferry terminal. And it connects with the main road. Past a weird alarm or something. And then it was onto the highway and back home to Vancouver. I hope you enjoyed this video. It was relaxing for me to watch. I'll be back with more next week. And we actually have more rations on the way. So like, subscribe, notify, and share with your friends. Thanks for staying.